Nigerian Senate Vice Senator Natasha kicks against resumption, ask her to wait further action. Now wow, these Senate people, now wow for them. The Nigerian Senate has rejected Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's notification of her intention to resume legislative duties, citing no legal basis for her return. What do you mean no legal basis for her return? What did the judge say? What do you mean by there is no legal basis for her return? Now wow for this Akpabio. The Senate stance came despite the Federal High Court ruling that declared her 6-month suspension unconstitutional. You're not saying there is no legal basis for her return. Can you imagine? What do they even take us for in this country? Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan was suspended in March 2025 for alleged misconduct, but the court presided by Justice Binta Nyako ruled that the suspension was excessive and violated her constitutional rights. Following the court's decision, her lawyer, led by Michael Noma San, notified the Senate of her intention to resume duty on July 15, 2025. In a letter dated July 11, addressed to the clerk of the National Assembly, however, the Nigeria's upper legislative chamber, in a letter addressed to Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan's counsel, Michael Jonathan Noma Stan, dated July 14, stated that there is no order made on the 4th day of July 2025 by Honorable Justice Binta Nyako for the Senate, President of the Senate or National Assembly to comply with. So we do not know what the judge said, Abi. Maybe small thing. The letter obtained by Sarah reporters was titled Suit Number FAC/ABJ/CS/384/2025 Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan versus CNA and 30 RS. Forwarding of court order and demand for compliance was signed by Charles Yola, Esquire Director, Litigation and Counseling for the clerk to the National Assembly. The Senate stated that the declaratory judgment merely advised the defendant to exercise their power to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and allow her to resume representing the people who sent her to represent them. It added, accordingly, you may wish to advise your client to await the action of the Senate to exercise their power to recall as advised to exercise their power. No be small power. No be small abuse of power. Be this. You want to exercise your power of recall as advised by the call and in terms with the judgment of the Honorable Court, please. Some reporter reported that the Senate spokesperson, Senator Yemi Adaramodu, claimed that the certified true copy of the court's enrolled order contained no directive for her recall or reinstatement. Wow. The judgment did not include any express or mandatory order directing the recall of reinstatement of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, Adaramodu said. The Senate emphasized that Akpoti-Uduaghan has no legal standing to resume legislative duties at this time. Wow. Akpoti-Uduaghan's legal team had in the letter to the Senate argued that the court's judgment is binding under Section 318 of the Constitution and demanded her immediate reinstatement. They cited the court's directive that the Senate has the power to recall her and allow her to resume representation of her constituents. So who has power over the Senate? Nobody has power over the Senate. Nobody can tell the Senate, okay, you made this decision. I am overruling your decision. The judiciary doesn't have power over the Senate. Really, wow. However, Akpoti-Uduaghan's return to Senate remains uncertain, with the chamber maintaining that there is no legal basis for a resumption. Now, they like me, they no come up for there because I don't really understand. Obviously, they just really want to frustrate the woman. They just really want to frustrate her. James Fidel says so many things are coming together that naturally will sort Nigeria out. The straw they say that will break the camel's back is closer than ever. I really hope it is. Ugoke Samuel says Akpabio is standing on Tinubu's manhood so he can have a clearer view of Natasha's red pants. And he will not see it. He will not see it though. Wale John says, there is God though, Uncle Akpabio. You won't be there forever. But posterity will remember your deeds, either good or bad, in this chop government. Of course, he has seen what happened to Buhari and I'm sure most of them have seen the kind of things they are saying about Buhari even after he's gone. You can't be there forever. Why are you wicked? You are just wicked and misusing your power. Abuse of power. Solomon says the carnal man will never see a pant. You will never see it though. No matter what you do, no matter what you try. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Ahmed Jagi says the man no go see pant oh. Chidi says too wrong cannot make it right. Bending when it matters the most is not a sign of weakness, but wisdom and maturity in display. Senator Akpabio should remember there is another life after being Senate President. You should take it easy. Power is transient. Senate President position is transient. There are similar judgments on suspensions like this of the past, and outcome of the judgment were not reappealed by the Senate leadership. This woman has people representing, and she needs to return back to the Senate for effective representation. Therefore, injustice done to one is injustice done to all. Whatever actions taken now by the Senate on this issue will be a reference point tomorrow, and who knows next. They are just really bullying the woman. And it's obvious that she's saying the truth, or she was saying the truth about Akpabio, because I don't know why he's going this extra length to frustrate this woman. It's really frustrating. King Ruby says, not Nigerian Senate, just say Akpabio, because I ain't get them. I ain't get Senate though. He's the one controlling. Nobody has authority over them. They just make decisions, and their decision is final. Now wow. Awolu says they all fail to learn from Bubu's death. Learn. Those ones, they will learn. They will not learn anything. Don't know these people. They are wicked. Their heart is hardened like a stone. Like they wouldn't listen. Those people. Igala House says you are playing the middle belt as the whole. We shall loudly speak in unison in support of Natasha Botodagan soon. People should not wait till soon. Talk now. Speak now, because this bullying is too much. Respected Solution says, what will happen to our constituency while she is away like this? Asking respectfully, who knows? We don't know. Tony Chukwudumibi says, Supreme Senate President, your cup goes soon full. It goes soon full. Red Benny says, which one is Nigeria Senate? Preferably Akpabio. Right, Senator Natasha. GSFTB says, 2027 is around the corner and you are leaving. I pray you return to the Senate to see Senator Natasha to preside over you as the first female president. I wish that could happen. I really wish that can be a thing. Blessing Takum says, Akpabio, no let God reason your matter. This ones, do they fear God? They don't. And listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.